This video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Network, thank you so much for being here with us tonight at Echo Base TV, where community happens. Where community happens. Maybe Nick goes up, maybe he doesn't. Terror world. Echo Base Network, thank you so much for being here with us tonight at Echo Base TV, where community happens. Typo alert. Remember, back to me. Hey, y'all, and hee haw. What is going on? Great to see you all. We're going to have some fun tonight. Welcome back to your Echo Base Network. I have no idea what is going to happen tonight. We have an agenda, and we have people in the background ready to come on. Well, I know at least one of them is. The other one, I am not sure if he is here or not. Let me know, man in the back. Let me know if you're here. Like something in private chat like you normally do. You know what? Here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Here is our co-host. Are you there?
What up?
I am shocked. He is actually in the back, ready to go. I got to bring him in his proper self, his proper here. You know what? I just played the intro twice. Hey, everybody. The brains behind the whole operation.
Yeah, hardly. But yep. No Thursday night stream. We didn't do last week, but
Had a football game.
It feels like it's been forever since we've done one, even though it's just been.
It does feel like it's been a long time, but we're here. We're here.
Yep.
You're here. That's what is important. We got all kinds of awesome updates and things to talk about. So right off the top, want to say, give a warm welcome to, actually, no, delay that. John Graber. Now we want to give a warm welcome to Debbie Young, Jedi Master Lawrence, Sergeant Giratina, Light Trail Pictures, Venger, Alan Copeland, Matt Rissman, Rogue Sarge, Charlie Zulu, Oscar, Old Geezer Gamer. I can't read the next thing. Star Wars Mom. What is up, Star Wars Mom? Papa Palpatine's Pizza Padawan, Mr. Fred, and Darth Scipio. Oh, and look, Knee Pain is in the house. J Day 63617. Man, these names, y'all. YouTube has got to get this fixed. YouTube.
Yeah, I hate the
Green Lantern 345. His is the same. You know.
Yeah.
Just look, Alan Copeland. Like,
yeah, and it's Alan C 1701.
Yeah.
Like, God. Yeah,
So
I don't know why they changed that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why you're Nick 67. 67. No.
Yeah. Is that what I show up as?
No, dude. No.
Oh.
Never mind. Never. Woo. Coach Troning out. Troning out. Yeah, the background. Are you talking about my display cases? I love them. I got a couple updates I want to share with you, Nick. Are you ready?
Yep.
And share with everybody else. Ladies and gentlemen, I picked up the Lord of the Rings 4K unopened box set, extended edition. I got this at Goodwill for $4. Never opened. I saw it and I was like, oh, love it. Love it. Maybe. Don't you touch my private parts. Anyways. Okay. What else was I going to tell you? Oh, I am buying a G.I. Joe collection that I have been pursuing for almost 10 years.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
I am really excited. Good. I am so excited. It's actually going to happen. I will have it soon, and I will make a video and show you guys all of the goodies. Very excited about it. Bad news. Are you ready for some bad news? I don't think anybody's going to be surprised. Grand Theft Auto 6 just got delayed again today. They have now pushed it back to November 2026.
Yeah, I did see that.
So I am very sad about that. Right here at the top of the show, we got some friends of ours who served in our armed forces very notably. And we just want to say to all of our veterans out there, we are thinking about you. Veterans Day is upcoming. We won't have a stream on that day, so we want to be proactive here and say we're thinking about you. Thank you all for your service. You are all as cool as Captain Rex. Every single one of you.
Is that next Thursday?
I believe it's Tuesday.
Oh.
Yep. So anyways, guys, thank y'all so much for being here. We got 29 people in the house. And here he comes. Here he comes with his stuff. Arcipio, coach, last thing anybody needs is Lord of the Rings Extended. I disagree. And you could take that semicolon and anyways, I was glad to get it. Oh, and by the way, it's the theatrical editions are on here as well. I will never watch. I will only watch the extended edition. So, anyways.
Did you see that UPS plane crash in Louisville?
I did not.
Yeah. So anybody that keeps up with the news or anything, there's a UPS cargo plane out of Louisville, which is their headquarters, crashed. And I saw the video and I was like, and I knew Corey was working up there, my sister's husband, for everybody out there that don't know who I'm talking about. And I was like, crap. And she wasn't answering her phone. And then I called his phone to see if he answered his phone. Thank God he answered. So he's
right.
Good. But he saw it and he knew of the people that were flying the plane. Of course, they're all dead.
Yep. I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah.
So if that happened today, I've not had a chance to
yesterday.
Look at the news. Okay. Well, I taught all day long today and yesterday. No breaks. And it's just been a sprint. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring in the real brains behind the operation.
Oh, great! All by myself.
We're here. We just want you on screen and say something, monkey.
Yeah, we just wanted to highlight you.
Yeah,
something, monkey.
You were highlighted. What are we doing tonight?
Well, I don't know. What are we doing tonight?
Show us your head.
It's not visible enough.
I meant your C-3PO.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I can do that. Hold on.
This isn't awkward, is it? Oh,
there he is.
He switched cameras like a boss.
Oh, sweet.
And I don't know how many things he says. But he says quite a few things. And I was telling Coach earlier, you can take his head apart and then you see the wired, you see his original version before he got the plating, and then you can rewire him and the eyes go red and he speaks Sith. So of course they had to put in
sequel trilogy stuff,
some Rise of Skywalker stuff. But yeah, these were the ones that they made a limited edition and then they sold them all, and then somehow the limited edition became unlimited. I guess it became an unlimited edition now because they originally only made 3,720. And now they've made more just in time for the holidays.
Wow. How'd you get your hands on one? Did you pre-order one or order?
When I was in Orlando, they were in stock.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So there he is. The only bad thing about it is he's not rechargeable. So if he's not plugged in, he doesn't work.
Wow.
So, okay. I mean, I guess that makes some sense, right?
He's cool, though, but he does not look one-to-one to me.
If I'd have to guess, although Anthony Daniels is kind of a smaller guy, it's very close. I mean, when you pick it up, I mean, he's pretty big. But if anything, it's just a little downsized. But I wouldn't be surprised if he was 1-to-1.
Yeah,
batteries not included.
I love
USB-C only.
I love this right here from our friend General. I cannot stand the fact that they changed all the names.
I know, I hate it.
Yeah,
General Ursus. This is a reminder for everybody to be a free thinker. It really is. I know we have people that we mostly agree with all the time, and that but never just follow somebody blindly. Like, be a free thinker, because you might have a different opinion, and that's okay. I love this. Coach, I went to see Tron Ares like I said I would, and I loved it. It was well worth the price of the ticket. I'm so glad I listened to you. It was an 8 out of 10 for me. I was just telling people, hey, I thought it was awesome. If you hated it, That's fine. No problem. It doesn't mean you're wrong, but I enjoyed it. And I think we were one of the very few channels in our space that was saying that
Yeah.
we actually enjoyed the film. Everybody, Paulie from Latino Slant was ready to, like, hit me like a piñata.
You tried.
So, and it's all good. It's all, they thought I was crazy. So anyways, that's awesome. I love, it's totally okay. And that doesn't mean we're fence riders in the middle. No, I actually did think that the show was good. I don't think it was great. I don't know how many more times I will watch it, but I will watch it when I could watch it at home. I will definitely watch it, but it's not going to be like Tron Legacy. All that being said, we got a lot to talk about tonight's agenda. As always, we discuss the highs and lows of our favorite entertainment together with you. And we also dip our toes into a little bit of nostalgia. By the way, just in case you forgot, you guys are the best. There are 4 ways that you can support us here on the channel. You can become a channel member. We would greatly appreciate that. Join us over on Patreon. Nick will be back home in probably around 2 weeks, and then we're going to get Patreon back rolling and active again.
Less than
Super chats are always appreciated here on the channel, but the most important thing, you just being here and even watching the replay. Thank you guys so much. That's the best way, and we appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up, give us a comment, share this sucker out like Valiant Renegade says. Okay, everybody. And show the algorithm, click it and stick it, my friends. And pro and to quote Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, Kathleen Kennedy. I've missed hearing him say that a million times. So that was kind of nice this week.
He actually talked about it just a couple weeks ago when Josh from Den of Nerds
I know.
video.
That's the video I watched.
Yeah.
All right, little housekeeping. ICC Con number 8 coming June 19th, 20th, and 21st, 2026. Tickets are on sale now. It will be at the Embassy Suites room, $200 a night roughly, and we greatly appreciate that. Members, send in a member story to echobasenetwork@gmail.com for your member spotlight part of the live show. We would greatly appreciate if you guys sent some of those in. We don't have any right now, and we want to highlight you guys. We will be having a members stream, pop-ins and such in the near future. Nick and I have been discussing that. We just want to make sure that there's plenty enough for us to get in there and talk about. We don't want to be like, hey, wonder how many times John Graber's had to mow his grass.
Yeah.
Or see him actually mowing his grass while he's popped in.
Yeah. Well, we have seen things like that. We've definitely seen his backyard and deck. And John, what the heck are you doing? Clean this crap up. That was great. So, all right.
Yeah, and I got to actually hang out with him over the Halloween weekend.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about this in just a few minutes, Tarcipio, because one of us has watched Predator Badlands. And it's going to be interesting, and I think we're all going to see it very soon.
Yep.
So
yeah, I'm gonna see it this weekend.
Yep. All right. So up first topic of the night was brought to us by Nick from Echo Base Network.
Yeah.
Nick, we're talking Nerd Theory has ended for the 3rd or 4th time now. I think I don't really keep up. I don't watch. If you didn't know what Nerd Theory was, why don't you tell them what it is, Nick?
Yep. So those of you that watch Star Wars Theory, him and Josh from Den of Nerds had Nerd Theory. They did it for a while. Josh left, did his own thing. Then Theory brought in 2 other guys, and they kind of had a show going. Then Josh came back and wanted to do the show again. So I started doing it again, and now the show's over again. And apparently, Josh freaking, with the permission of Theory, by the way, allegedly, because allegedly he asked if he could post about this publicly while there's no show. Theory was like, yeah, fine. Apparently, Theory was not paying him enough money.
Apparently. No, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so it wasn't worth his time. And I'm like, dude, you're on the largest Star Wars channel. And Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers did a video on it, and I thought he made a great point. He has never asked to get money.
Jeremy has not.
Yeah, Jeremy has never asked for money going on people's streams, whether it's Critical Drinker or Friday Night Tights, or anybody. So it's funny because they got, for a while, Josh and him had some back and forth with him. Jeremy grifting, with the thumbnails and
He always says
topics, but Jeremy is very open. He is on YouTube to make money. That is why he is on here.
That's why 99% of YouTubers are on the platform.
Yeah. Yep. But when you're on, like a large channel like that, and you get that much, exposure to that big of an audience, I mean, I always kind of looked at that as like, the payment itself. Like, hey, I get to be on this large channel and get more eyes on me, and potentially bring more people over onto my channel. But apparently, or not apparently, like you said earlier, yeah, Josh left because he wasn't getting enough money. And in theory was doing a 50-50 split of the show, and that wasn't good enough. He wanted like 60-40.
They're
or
not
something,
making as much money as they used to. Star
No.
Wars is in a horrible place.
Yeah.
The audience has dwindled compared to what it once was.
Yeah. And Theory talked about that. He said, I don't make near what I used to make on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I completely 100% believe him. His audience his dwindled down. Our audience has dwindled down. And that's just the state of Star Wars. It's
I get tickled
just
hearing people call. I get tickled hearing YouTubers call other YouTubers grifters when they don't even know what the word means.
Yeah.
Grifting has become, you're a grifter if you make money on YouTube and you make content that I don't like. You're a grifter.
Yeah.
But if I liked your content, you wouldn't be a grifter.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is so dumb. Like,
yeah, everybody is on YouTube for clicks. Like when we make videos for clicks. Anybody who makes videos on YouTube makes videos for clicks. That's the whole purpose behind it.
And don't care about it.
Yeah.
It's like when we went on that little dude show that time, and he was like, why do you stream right after the show ends? Because we want as big of an audience as we could have.
Yeah.
And they were like, you're just doing it for the money. Like, well, no, we're not just doing it for the money, but if I could make hundreds of dollars more by going live 30 minutes earlier, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
If that were, in your control of, and that's what we did. Don't like it? Oh, well, like that's fine. You might not ever be in that position. I don't know. There's a lot of, it seems like there's a lot of jealousy too with people. Like when you're calling other people grifters, like some people have like 7 or 8 YouTube channels, and they all have not reached the kind of success that they want. Nothing's happening. So you see other people and you're like, look at that grifter, when you are trying so hard to get there. You know what I mean? And you just haven't. So anyways, I don't know. I did think all that was interesting. I'm on Star Wars Theory side of this.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Theory was he was actually pretty nice about the whole situation.
Because he's a nice guy. He's a chill, laid back guy. He doesn't get all riled up.
I wish Josh the best, and all this, and Josh, he just, I don't know, man. I don't know about that guy sometimes.
I am not a fan. I don't dislike him.
Yeah, I don't dislike him, and I don't know him personally. I've super chatted him before. I've been in his chat during his streams.
I've never super chatted him, and I've never really watched him. But the stuff I see him say and like the little clips that people show and stuff, I'm like, oh, it's just not my thing, man.
Yeah,
It's just not my thing.
in the when he came out the video talking about apologizing to Kathleen Kennedy, I was just like, dude,
Totally disagree, and I
you have
agree with
lost it.
something. I agree with
have
something
lost
Knee
it.
Pain said. Let's see. Star Wars Theory is smart not to jump on Josh's story from the source about Kathleen Kennedy. I questioned this at many levels. Anyone who would have that inside information would be part of a very tiny circle and easy to identify. That's somebody that would know, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Knee Pain was nervous about something that he said on YouTube.
Yeah. About his time at Lucasfilm.
Knew they could track him down and find out who he was. He knew that based on the information that he had said. So this guy knows. Bad leg and all.
Yeah.
Risman?
Well, and if such a source did exist, would they really tell Josh? I mean, if you even break it down further, right? Let's assume there is such a source. There's not a lot of credibility there for me on that particular story. And in regards to this whole thing about Josh crapping out for the 4th or 5th time on Nerd Theory, I mean, personally for me, I think the best version of that stream was when it was Theory Mahler and Ryan Kinnell. And I think
that was good.
I think that version stopped because they kept showing Theory up from a knowledge perspective, right? So
Theory was getting massive backlash for having these right wingers.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean,
you can't have somebody like Ryan Kinnell, toxic white male on your stream.
Well, and also I think Theory would rather just show up to that stream and kind of hang out and chit chat. And I think some of these other ones, Josh included, they wanted to come with a mission.
Yeah.
Right? You know, they wanted to come with topics and this, that, and the other. And I think just my experience with Theory, such as it is, I just don't think that's his jam. You know what I mean? So I really feel like there's been an incompatibility there that's held over from the very first time they tried this when I did watch. So this didn't surprise me a bit.
No.
Yep, I am with you. I am with you on all that. So, all right, anything else we want to say about that, or we want to move on now?
Let's roll.
All right, rolling we are. So, the original Batman costumes from the series back in the 60s.
I remember watching those with my dad growing up.
Yeah, I liked them too.
Reruns.
Bring nearly $1 million at an auction.
Wow.
That is pretty awesome. No thanks. Ooh.
Jeannie. I Dream of Jeannie's costume too.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was hot.
Oh my goodness. I'm trying to find the actual amount.
It was towards the beginning there.
I liked it. I Dream of Jeannie.
I can't find it. Anyways. Here we go. All right. So all of the items that sold, 3.17. The Batman and Robin outfits together sold for $575,000, while one worn by Cesar Romero as the Joker went for $212,000. So really $500,000.
Yeah.
700 something thousand plus with the Joker outfit as well. So that's pretty awesome. That's definitely some awesome history right there. Speaking of awesome history, these guys have that. John Williams is back doing another soundtrack for a Steven Spielberg upcoming movie about UFOs. Anybody interested?
Hell yeah.
I mean, I like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Steven Spielberg's so old now. I don't know.
What about John Williams?
Yeah, I mean, John Williams is just, the guy just doing the music. I'm just talking about the movie itself. John Williams, and I don't know why Disney seems to have kind of pushed John Williams out, because they've gotten a lot of other people to orchestrate a lot of their crap movies, and not John Williams. Maybe they didn't want to pay him what he wanted. Who knows? But yeah, I'm glad to see him back working with Spielberg.
Well, in all deference to John Williams, he did say, and I think this article covers it, he did say that he was done after Dial of Disaster. He did say
Yes,
that he
yes.
wasn't gonna do any more just because he is 93 now, and I guess this project was enough for him to say, "Okay, I'll do it one more time." And by the way, I think the last time we had seen him, he looked a little infirm, right? They were rolling him around in a wheelchair and all that. From what
Yeah.
I understand, he's kind of perked back up for as much as you're gonna perk up as a 93-year-old, granted.
Yeah.
But that he has bounced back a little bit, which may be the reason why, he decided he would roll with it one more time. I don't even know when this Steven Spielberg movie is supposed to come out, but I do think they're working on it now. I feel like it's 2027, 2026 maybe, or 2027. So
Look,
it's imminent enough.
The movie might not be any good. The movie might be great. Who knows? But it's really cool that the two of these guys are back together again.
Yeah.
And that is worth a documentary in and of itself.
Yeah. Which the John Williams documentary on Communist Plus is excellent.
We have it on, or we had it on Patreon at one point. It
Yeah.
might not be there
We
anymore.
did. We
Yeah.
did.
Mhm.
Maybe we'll be able to get it back up there at some
Yeah.
point. We have to be very careful about our Patreon videos, and we have to make sure that we're actually giving commentary on them.
Yep.
If we're not giving enough commentary, then it's copyright infringement. So that's why we had to pull a lot of things down, and we'll be getting things back up, and we'll be doing it the way that it's more approved. You know what I mean? So, all right. So that's John Williams. Now, I really liked the Mummy movies, the first two especially.
Yes.
The first one was, I would say, it was great.
Yeah,
And
the first one was the best one.
It's arguably, to me, the best movie of the 90s.
It's up there for me. I wouldn't say the best, but it's up there for sure. It's in the top 10 for me, for sure.
So that's why I say arguably the best movie of the 90s.
Yeah, yeah.
If I had really had to narrow it down, I would probably go something like Braveheart. Best movie of the 90s decade.
Man, I'd probably
right
go
off the top of my bat.
Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
No way. Braveheart's better than that.
Braveheart's awesome. I love Braveheart.
Well,
in regards to your comments about Mummy 3, apparently they agree with you, because there is a source in this article that says this isn't going to be a reboot, it's going to be the continuation of the story, but apparently completely disregarding what happened in Mummy
The
3.
third movie.
I'm not gonna lie, I can barely remember the third movie.
Same. I remember. I do remember that MTV did a funny skit with Snoop Dogg where he was in like the hot air balloon that was being chased by the sandstorm or whatever, and that's really the only thing I really remember about the third movie.
Yeah. So, but man, the first movie, I didn't see it in the movie theater. It had just come out. I have to answer this phone, so you guys keep rolling.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't see the first one in the theater either. It wasn't until it came out on VHS before I saw it, but I thought it was really well done, and I really enjoyed the second one as well. And the actresses in that, wow,
Yeah.
they were smoking. Damn it! I gotta answer this phone. This is
I
work.
knew you all do this every
hang on,
time.
I'll be right
it's
back.
this for me. All right. Yeah, so I know the Mummy. I can't remember if I saw the original Mummy in the theater or not. But I of course, like a lot of us Floridians, the Mummy is kept alive perpetually through the Universal Orlando The Mummy ride, which has been updated several times, obviously, since its inception, but it's still based on the original movie. And so it is a little jarring, because Brendan Fraser has some roles in the ride through video and other things. And if you've seen Brendan Fraser lately, he looks quite a bit different now, as we all do, right? But he looks quite a bit different than he did certainly from his George of the Jungle days, but also from The Mummy. So yeah, I'll be curious to see this is we're going to talk about another beloved franchise that apparently is also coming back, but we talk about this a lot, the stuff that had its run all these years ago that they bring back in the form of additional sequels and other things. And you always hope it works. I don't know. What do y'all I can't see much. What do you think in the chat? Mummy, we're into it. Was this on our bingo card? I mean, we think it's a good idea. Let's see, what else the article says. I'll pull it up here. I think so far, only Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz. So far, they're the only ones in talks to come back for this one. Radio Silence is set to direct, and the filmmaking team of Matt Bettinelli-Alpin and Tyler Gillett. They did Ready or Not in 2019, and they also had a lot to do with Scream. So I think I knew of them, but I didn't know what they were called. So yeah, I mean, I haven't seen Rachel lately. I was rambling on about Brendan Fraser, Coach, not quite looking like he used to. And then I see the Mummy a lot when I'm in Universal Orlando, because they still have a ride that's based on the original movie, and he shows up in a clip. There's a gag about him getting coffee and all this in this ride. Yeah. And it's quite a good ride, which they've kept quite, they've updated it, as much as they needed to. But he looks, and you see it in this picture here, right? I mean, ever since that whale movie, he's just looked different, right, these days than he did
right before.
So
yeah, but the thing about the weight is, as we all are aware, if you want to lose it, you can.
Oh yeah. And especially these actors have access to the best possible ways to do that. So
yeah, I just told Nick, yeah, they have the advantage way more than us. They got all kinds of tricks and stuff that they do. I'm doing it the old-fashioned way, and I'm not trying to lose. I'm not even trying to lose weight, but I am down right now to 192. I played varsity basketball at 180 pounds. I'm 12 pounds away from that. This is the lightest I have been in over 20 years right now. And I have eaten sweets 4 times in 52 days. Halloween, my daughter's birthday. One day I finally rewarded myself after going 40 straight days with no sweets. And I stepped on the scale and I was like, holy crap, I'm still going to the gym. I'm still lifting. But I'm just eating cleaner, and 192.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. So,
what we eat makes a huge difference. And you couple that with even the most basic of exercise, and it really does matter. Now, again, if he needs to get in shape or whatever, he being Brendan Fraser, then he'll do it anything but the old-fashioned way, right? So I don't know. I see Knee Pain said he's divided on it. He really wants to love it. But high expectations, right? Because these movies, and we're going to talk about Gremlins in a second, talk about high expectations of something that we sort of, that's iconic, right, from our childhood. This is what they risk whenever they do these shows.
It makes me think of what Nick always says: please don't suck.
Yeah.
Like, we need to put that on a t-shirt.
Well, and and they just
it also makes me think of the thumbnail for The Rise of Skywalker. Nick, do you remember that?
He took a work call. You both had taken work calls. So
The Rise of Skywalker, our thumbnail said, I swear to God, JJ. So funny. So funny.
Well, we'll wait and see. So far, Universal haven't corroborated, but there's a writer, there's producers. I don't think this is a false rumor. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of the gym, 3 of my students were in there, and they walked up to me and they were asking me questions, and we were sitting there chit-chatting, and one of them grabbed my arm, so I flexed my arm.
Oh no.
And he looks at his friends, he goes, oh, bro, Coach's arms are like bricks. My head was like, whoop. That was so funny. I was like, yeah, that's right. It was so funny. I laughed really hard. They're awesome kids, though. All right. We'll keep this thing going unless you want to say anything else about The Mummy. The Mummy, when it first came out, it was one of those movies I watched a whole lot of times, like the first 6 months it was out.
Mm.
It's like every single time I would go to my sister's house and spend the night, we watched The Mummy, or we went and rented The Mummy on VHS.
Probably.
That might have been one of the last movies that was like a VHS release before DVD. It was
Before DVD.
around that era.
Mhm.
So yeah, I remember when that thing came out for rental. I did not see it in the theater, and it was such a pleasant surprise how good it was. And
Yeah.
it was scary.
That's what I was just gonna say. See, at that time, I really wasn't into that really scary movies, but there's just a charm. That's the word I was looking for. There's just a charm to the
It's
way
not
they
scary
portrayed it.
when I watch it now.
Yeah, but back then, for us at that age, and given everything that yada yada yada, it
And
was
having not
was
seen it before, so
yeah, it was scary enough. So I'm with you. And the ride's still a little scary, even though as many times as I've been on that silly ride. At this
Yeah.
point, I'm like, well, that's even still a little scary, and I know what's going to happen. So
yeah, it's pretty cool. So Nick will be back here in just a moment. I really want him to be here for this next topic. You know what? I'm going to delay that. The Real Super Shadow with a very generous $4.99 super chat. He says, people tried to dox me, my friends back in the day, for trying to make money off Star Wars theories. Not Star Wars theory, but Star Wars theories.
Yeah.
We were kids watching this all now, just crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. That's crazy. And I don't know. The whole doxing thing, super wrong to do that to somebody.
The swatting thing's even worse.
oh, that's true.
What is that?
Swatting's when you call the cops to their house and say shenanigans are going on, and the cops show up. And
Yeah, with the SWAT team, thinking like there's like some deletions going on in the house.
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, that is awful.
And they come in with the freaking full SWAT teams, freaking busting the door down, and dude sitting there streaming, by himself, like, and they're like, get down, who's in the house? And they're like, like several of those have been recorded during a live stream.
Yeah, that's crazy. I forgot what that was, but yep. And our good friend Darcipio always coming with the compliments. Sorry, coach, but you still look like Theodore.
Wow.
It's Thursday. What are you even doing here?
Yeah.
You're supposed to only be here on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Y'all are crazy, man. All right.
You
Nick.
need to see if they got one of them cheek exercise machines at the gym.
Oh man.
Oh no.
So, look, I tell people, like, I broke my jaw in 3 places and had to have reconstructive jaw surgery. I think
Yeah.
that's what it is. I don't think
Probably.
this isn't fat.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying. Well, I mean, obviously it's a little bit, but that
I mean, the shape is going to be what the shape is.
I don't even want to talk. I don't want to hear you talk about it. As many bad,
I
ugly
was
messages
actually
you've sent me about it.
I was just about to pay a compliment. I was gonna say
Nobody has called me a chipmunk more than you
the shape
in my life.
The shape is what it is. The shape is what it is.
I'll just get a
Mark.
random chipmunk picture from this guy. You know,
Listen, before the stream started, I saw you shoving the cookies in. I saw
it
you.
wasn't cookies. It
Yeah.
was not cookies.
Those Oreos. Those aren't cookies.
ACOB. Hey boys,
up,
so
ACOB?
glad you're back on my feed. We're glad we're on your
Hail.
feed too, man. And look,
ACOB.
it just total off topic and sidetrack here. We've been talking about this for a while. Nick still isn't home.
No.
He's going to be home in 2-ish weeks, and when he gets home, we're hitting the NOS. We're going to be coming out with 4 or 5 videos a week. We're going to be doing live streams. We'll go live on a Saturday night too. Like we're going to amp everything up. Right now, we're just kind of like a random video every once in a while, and our live stream show. Didn't even get to do a live stream show last week, but we're here, and we really appreciate y'all hanging in there with us. We will be making a more of a full-time comeback. So just stay tuned for that. There's no worries about it. Like, I promise you that's happening. We're not abandoning Echo Base Network ever. So don't don't worry about that.
Yeah.
All right.
We could have 5 people in here. We'll still do our Thursday night stream.
Yeah, we've done it before.
I was gonna say it wouldn't be the first time.
Perfectly fine. All right. Venture with a 5-pound super chat. I read somewhere a Grand Theft Auto style game, but in medieval Europe is in production. Grand Theft Horsey. Also, Jack Gleason is a nice guy. I saw an awesome picture with Venger. He took a picture at a convention, Nick. He had King Joffrey on one side and King Tommen on the other side of him.
Oh, that's cool.
He took that picture recently. That was really neat. Really neat. I showed my daughters or Olivia. She's seen Game of Thrones. So I showed her and I zoomed in on King Joffrey. I said, do you know who that is? And she was like, it looks like Joffrey. And I was like, yes. I said, who do you think that is? And she's like, I have no idea. You would never recognize the actor that played Tommen.
Oh, I'm sure.
He's grown up now. You would never recognize him. Yeah. And then I zoomed in on Venger and I said, do you know who that is? And she's like, no. I said, that's Venger. That's my boy. So anyways, really, really cool. My cats are watching you guys.
Oh, please.
All right. What's going on, my brother? What's going on? All right. Is it Predator talk yet, or is that over? No, we have not gotten there yet. We're going to be getting there here in a few minutes. But first up, talking about the danger of bringing things back. Yeah. Big news today. Most of you are all aware of it. It's officially happening. Gremlins 3, Chris Columbus is set to write the story, and he is directing Gremlins 3. That makes it interesting. I was on here just a few weeks ago saying, don't do it. Leave it alone. We don't need another Gremlins. That makes it interesting. Now, here's the thing. I don't care how good or bad the movie is. I don't think we will ever get a Gremlins 4, not with Zach, whatever his name is, and Phoebe Cates. And this is the last hurrah for that group. Yeah. They will never be in a Gremlins again, I wouldn't think. This is it. So if you want to restore Gremlins, if you want to relive that, this is the only opportunity I think we're ever going to have. I am reluctantly excited about this. That's one of the first movies I saw in the theater.
Yeah.
1984. What a great year 1984 was.
I wonder if Howie Mandel's going to reprise the voice of Gizmo.
I don't know.
I wonder if Gizmo's even going to be in it.
Or if Zach Galligan or Phoebe Cates is going to be in it. Or if they're like going to be all new people.
No. You can't do that.
No, I agree.
The most likely situation is going to be they're going to come out with this movie. It's going to have the original cast in it for the most part. Gizmo's going to be in it. It's going to do well enough to warrant another movie down the road that will not feature those people, and it will just be more Gremlins and Mogwais.
Yeah.
And that'll be it. And at that point, it's game over Gremlins franchise. I don't think that this franchise can exist. I love it. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think it could exist outside of the main stars. With me or not? That's exactly Ghostbusters is in my mind. Do you have any interest in Ghostbusters moving forward minus the OGs?
No.
I don't think anybody does.
Nope.
How many times have you rewatched Ghostbusters Frozen Empire?
0.
No. If that movie was great with the original cast, would you have rewatched it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. You would have. So, and I think a lot of us are going to be kind of in that boat. So, all right, guys, tell me what y'all think.
I'm glad Chris Columbus is doing this and not frickin' Charles Haas, the guy who wrote the second one. So that second movie sucked.
So I do have to correct myself. So Chris Columbus is directing and producing it. He's not writing it. The
Who's
people who are
writing?
writing it is Adam Stein and Zach Lepofsky.
No clue.
No clue.
They did Final Destination Bloodlines as a they directed it from, looks like they worked
That
on
doesn't
some
help.
things together from a writing perspective. And I guess that Spielberg is executive producing it, and I guess they studied under Spielberg. So I don't know what to make of that. I was a little bit more jazzed about it when I thought Chris Columbus was writing it, but apparently he's just directing and producing it, and these other guys are writing it.
I wonder if he's gonna like approve. If he's gonna have to like approve what they write, or if he's gonna have any, like if he's like, no, this isn't gonna work. This is dumb. This is stupid. Let's
I
not
hope
do
so.
this.
Since he's on as a producer and he will be
Yeah.
directing it, and he has such ties to the franchise. I mean, I wouldn't say all is lost, but I just reread the article because I was trying to see if it gave any other details on actors or release time frame, and it doesn't. But it does clarify that this couple of guys are writing it. So
Well,
you know,
was this an Amblin production originally?
I think so. I think so.
Yeah. Oh no,
And
no,
it is again. It is
it's
again. So.
No, it's Warner Brothers.
Yeah, so it is. So Warner Brothers is. So it's Zaslav announced it. So it is going to be Warner Brothers and Amblin together this time. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's cool.
Right.
Is this a must-watch? Is it crazy for me to even ask? Is this a straight-to-streaming
Did we
movie?
already talk? While I was reading, did we talk about CGI versus puppets? I think that
No.
was.
Oh
that
yeah,
was-
Did they say anything about that in the
They
article?
didn't, and because I saw some
It
of the chat
cannot be
say,
CGI.
I saw someone in the chat say they'll ruin it with CGI, and I
it's
tend
gotta
to
be.
agree.
Yeah, 100%.
It cannot be CGI.
Yeah, you got to
that
do
makes
the-
my
the
interest go
puppets.
way down.
Yeah.
Well, I hope it's puppets.
Yeah.
Got to be. I'm always in favor of the puppet man.
Yeah.
Even if it's a puppet of me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
those puppets were funny. I mean,
Yeah.
They're
Do
fine.
you
I
remember? Do you remember Christopher Lee in the second Gremlins movie?
Unfortunately,
Is the doctor?
I don't. Oh yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
And Grandpa from the Munsters was on it. Hulk Hogan was on it.
Mm.
There's a lot of funny cameos in that movie.
Oh yeah.
But
and they all worked back then.
But the movie was awful.
Oh, the movie was not good.
Awful.
The girl gremlin with the lipstick.
Oh, that was
just
so
like,
bad.
Oh, golly.
She was in dress up. It was so bad.
Unwatchable.
Cringe.
I had a student one time that looked like that girl gremlin. Every time she walked into my room, I thought about that.
Do they not have mirrors at her house?
Oh my!
That's why that Star Wars mom always says that. She'll see some. She's like, "Do they have mirrors at their house?" I was like, "I don't know."
So bad. Oh my gosh, knee pain. Get out of here! I heard the Gremlins will be played by Pedro. Oh my goodness!
Hey, they're
a source told me.
A source.
It was a swallow.
It
was a swallow. Oh my goodness! Well, shout out to our brother Felix Quiros back moderating here. Yep, he is awesome. So great to see Felix.
Yeah, hey, we're gonna miss
Welcome
Felix
home.
at Icon this year.
Yeah, it's not gonna be the same without Felix.
I hate it. But in his honor, we're not going to do a lightsaber training. We're going to do an Icon Echo Base Network pie eating contest.
Oh, I like pie.
That's what we're going to do.
That'll make the cheeks.
Coach is in charge of that. I will be in charge of the drinking contest.
Well, you said Mike was coming, right? So at least we know that the drinks will be flowing.
I don't believe Mike will come. He's saying it. I just don't believe it.
Yeah, he said he's for sure. I mean, he's already told several people he's for sure going because it's after tax season and he's bringing his son because it's Father's Day weekend. And
well, I'll believe it when I see it.
I love it.
I'll believe it when I see it. I'm not 100%. You're gonna go.
Oh, I'm for sure gonna go.
Okay, we've been here before.
I've gone to every single one.
No, you have not.
Every single one except for the one this
that you
last
said
time
you
that-
were going to.
Yeah, but
You
I
didn't
did
go.
because I didn't have the money.
Bro,
That's the reason
I'm
I
just
didn't
saying.
go. Yeah.
I'm just saying. I do like your motivation though. Like it's good. So I'm going to keep poking you and keep you motivated. All right. No, it's just that we haven't seen Felix in a while. He's been super busy. So it's just awesome having him back.
Well, that got dark quick.
Yeah.
So what?
Did it? What got dark quick?
His Felix dying. I was like, what?
Oh yeah. No, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. No.
Yeah.
All
He is
right.
not dying.
So that is Gremlins, everybody. Now we also have this One Piece season 2 set sail in March on Netflix. I know that Nick is looking forward to this. Is this the
first
kind of
season
thing
was
that we should
awesome.
go back and rewatch, like the finale of season 1? Like
I'm going to. It's been
I'm gonna
so
rewatch
long.
season 1 for
it
sure.
feels like it's been so long,
Years.
bro.
It's been years.
Yeah.
But not
Yeah.
as bad as Stranger Things.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
even
gonna
worse.
have to. I'm definitely gonna have to watch a catch up. Well, I don't know. Hopefully, they will do like a you know, just a
Somebody
quick-
on YouTube will. Cinema Blend, they're going to do like everything you need to know before.
Yeah, well, hopefully they do that at the very beginning of the first episode, like a flashback, just to kind of hit some key stuff that you need to remember for this next season. That would be smart on their part.
Yeah, Netflix they'll put out a little 3 or 4 minute, watch this, kind of a thing. I would be surprised if they didn't.
I just hate how it takes them so long to come out with the next season, and it feels like it's everything. Remember when like it was every year? Shows came out yearly. Now it's like,
well, not only did they come out yearly, but they had 24 episodes at 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You remember when
Right.
TV was a business and people knew how to make freaking television shows?
it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. How many seasons of Law and Order are there?
There are, we just looked this
32?
up, 35 or something ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we'll ever see anything like that again.
Oh, it's
The
crazy.
Simpsons.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like One Piece season 2, 5 years later, which Stranger Things, that's legit. Like if I go back and look at a picture of me watching the last episode of Stranger Things, I have significantly less gray hair.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, in comparison to the production value and what it takes to put together an episode of Law and Order versus there's a little, we can watch this little YouTube clip here that shows them behind the scenes, and every episode's a new island, right? I can't imagine how much money they're spending and the post-production required on a show like One Piece versus Law and Order. All right, peace and love. It still doesn't mean we can't shorten it to a year and a half or so, you know what I mean?
I don't need all that.
Every 2 years they're coming.
Just give me a great story and give it to me every year.
Yeah.
I don't need the fantastic effects that takes people forever to make. People like Knee Pain working on it forever before we finally get it. I don't need all that. Let's keep it simple and keep it rolling, man. This is not a recipe for success. The audience dwindles away. Kids grow up. Teenagers now have families and children, and they've checked out and they don't care anymore. They do not care anymore. And, I don't think that the younger generation, I don't think is like us. Look at the shirt that I'm wearing.
Yeah.
I will never not be a G.I. Joe fan. I will love G.I. Joe until the day I die. There's going to come a time where I'm going to be so old that I'm going to be like, do I sell all my toys now? Or do I die with them all? And do you know what a problem that's going to be for my wife to try to sell all that stuff? But man, I'm going to wait as long as I can wait. Like,
it would be quite the estate sale.
Yeah.
You know what would happen? There'd be
jokers hanging from the clouds to come in here.
I was going to say, there would be the next coach showing up at your estate sale buying
Exactly.
all your stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. So Beretta Road Chronicles sends in a member chat. Sodak Choppa. Daughter joined D Squad and is building her own live action CH-33P droid. That's cheap. That's cheap. CH-33P.
Cool.
That's awesome, man. That is awesome. So that's a droid that's a lot like Chopper.
Yep.
So really cool there, man. We'll have to get pictures of that. You'll have to send them our way.
Yep.
And that will be
That's awesome.
He also sends in a $4.99 super chat. Hollywood is working to send people back to the bookstores. True. I don't think they're doing that deliberately. But yeah, that's definitely cause and effect right there. Less entertainment stuff coming out. By the way, speaking of less entertainment, I got onto Rissman the other night. I started watching a show that apparently came out in September that I didn't know. I'd never heard of it, never saw it, wasn't interested in it. It was called Black Rabbit.
I hated the way it ended.
I liked it.
I've not started it yet.
You're talking about Jason.
Trash.
You're talking about Jason Bateman, his character.
Well, I'm just talking about both of the way that it ended for both of their characters. The feeling I had at the end of that.
Time out a second. That's not an ending for Jude Law.
Well,
it's not an ending.
It's the way they ended the series, and so my reaction at the end of that series was, "Why did I watch this? If this is the way it's going to end, that's exactly the reaction I had. Is why did I watch this?"
I understand that, but I thought it was awesome, and when it ended, I was like, I was good. I wish there was another season though, but there won't be.
No.
I got a question. Why does Sodak Chopper's name show up correctly in a super chat, but not in regular chat?
I am so confused.
It's not in a member chat. The member chats show up the wrong way. But then again, I look back at Venger's super chat, and it showed up with the @ symbol. So I don't know why this one super chat is right.
YouTube.
So good catch, Nick. I did not catch that.
Yeah, that's the only reason I knew it was Sodak Chopper. I'm like, who is this? Who is this?
I knew who it was.
I knew who it was from his avatar.
Look, it's hard. It's hard to know all y'all's cats, both names.
Yeah,
I mean that is not easy.
Yeah,
no.
Like when I saw A. Copeland, I was like, oh crap, Alan Copeland, and I see, and I'm having to like do like I'm trying to solve an equation in my head.
Yeah,
you know, because there's so many names, and I'm like, oh wait, that's, you know. Whatever. I can't even think of a good one right now. Deborah Young 9560. We obviously know who that is. But it goes on. Pain's name is the same. Anyways, all right, we're gonna keep this thing rolling, everybody. So now we have gotten to what people are wanting to talk about.
Probably should have put it first, to tell you the truth. I don't know.
Yeah. Predator Badlands has screened, and the first reactions are all about the big swings taken with this sci-fi story. All right, so we know that some of the well-known reviewers are really high on the movie. Robert Meyer Burnett, a man that we respect and typically agree with, who is smarter than all three of us combined times 100.
Yeah.
He thinks the movie was really good.
Yeah.
Which anytime he says that, I am intrigued.
Yeah. Jeremy Johns also.
John Campea liked it.
Yeah.
We're talking about
a whole lot.
Predator movie. It doesn't mean anything if John Campea likes it.
Yeah.
Just being honest.
Yeah, because Grace Randolph loved it too, right? So you got to take the good with the bad, right?
Exactly.
I unsubscribed from John Campea because I couldn't stand seeing 8 thumbnails a day.
Yeah,
yeah, that's annoying, right? Because he chops up that live stream into video segments,
and I never watch any of them. Yeah, and I'm like, I finally got so tired of it, I just unsubbed, so I don't have to see it anymore.
Yeah, Chris Gore didn't. He's the only one I think that did not like it.
Oh,
well,
Chris and Alan, we don't even like him. Just kidding. We love Chris Gore.
Alan's shtick is, it's the 3rd best Disney movie this year or something like that. So
that's funny.
I'm not surprised they didn't like it, right? So I did see it, and I have to tell you, I saw it in our Dolby Theater, And in comparison to when I saw at 2:00 Eastern, which is the same time, the same theater I saw when I saw Tron Ares. When I saw Tron Ares, there were 3 of us watching it. When I saw this movie, there was 35 of us watching it. All right, so I was a little surprised
Bigger turnout.
at the turnout, and I have to tell you, the theater applauded at the end, which also surprised me.
Hang on, you're telling me that when the credits started rolling, cats in your movie theater started clapping?
They did. They clapped.
How many? Was it loud?
It was
It like
loud.
3 people?
It was, well, I mean, there was only 35 people in there, but I would say the majority of the theater clapped. But sometimes one person starts clapping and everyone else is like, "Oh, okay, I'm going to clap too." You can't. It's that's how it happens sometimes.
What do you score it out of 10?
So I would probably, and this is going to be maybe a bit of a hot take, I liked it as much or maybe even a little more than I liked Tron Ares, but for different reasons. Right now, I will say there are some similarities in the reasons why I liked both of the movies. It's visually stunning. And it's not a surprise.
Predator Badlands is visually stunning?
For 2 reasons. One, the special effects and what they did with the aliens was really well done. And then secondly, they shot almost all of it on location in New Zealand. So there are parts of it where the Predator is making his way to what he's hunting, and they pan back and it's very Lord of the Ringsy because it's the same kind of a beautiful location that he's, schlepping along, trying to get. So the whole premise of the movie, which is not, I don't know if it's the clearest in the trailers, but the whole premise of the movie is this Predator is trying to prove himself, and he decides the best way to do that is he's going to go to this planet that's like the hell planet, the planet of the dead, because everyone that goes there dies because it's just populated by a whole bunch of deadly aliens, which, by the way, I think they did a better job of deadly aliens in this than they did in Alien Earth. That was another thing that really surprised me. Maybe it shouldn't have. But so he shows up on this planet, and just through a series of events, how he gets there and all that, he's not super prepared to tackle what is the biggest creature, of course, on the planet that's already killed a lot of his brethren who have also come and tried to do this. And so while he's there, he runs into Whale and Yeteni. And Whale and Yeteni is there because they want this creature as well, because they feel like there's some properties this creature has that could be beneficial to the human race. But they don't send any humans. So again, it's like Dan Trachtenberg should have written freaking Alien Earth, right? Because they send only synths go. There's not one human in this whole movie, right? Because
and that's why it's PG-13.
That's how they got away with the PG.
It is,
but it looks very violent, and it is violent.
It is violent, but it's a bunch of killing aliens or killing synths. And then again, the Ellie Fanning's character is like the lead synths, right? Because I know this is not a spoiler; it's out, right? She plays. There's 2 lead synths, and she plays them both, right? So the movie, the whole purpose of this movie is really around this Predator trying to prove himself to the clan by coming and besting this huge, unkillable creature that Whale and Yeteni also has an interest in. And so that's the whole movie. The whole movie is, how does that transpire? Does he do it? Does he not do it? What happens along the way with the other aliens, with the synths? Does he get back home? Does he accomplish his mission? That's the whole movie, right? And I thought they did a really good job with the story. Dan Trachtenberg didn't lie in any of his interviews. It's a self-contained story, and I just gave you the whole plot. That's the plot of this movie, and the whole time you're spent in the movie, it's a couple hours long. I felt like it didn't feel like it was too long.
Yeah.
The whole time you're just following along on this journey. It's very cinematic. I would recommend seeing it in the theater. I saw it in Dolby just because my IMAX is always a little bit miscalibrated, but I would say on a premium large format, it makes sense. Now so I'm giving you a lot of the good things, right?
Give it to us.
The things that I know Chris Gore and Alan didn't really care for.
And what's Nick gonna hate?
And the negatives is there is a significant amount of humor in this movie, and I was not expecting it. And I'm not just talking about he. I mean, there was laugh out loud. There are laugh out loud moments in this movie on what happens as the Predator is going along, and especially as he interacts with the Ellie Fanning, the synth that he sort of rescues, right? And so somebody asks, is there girl bossing in this movie? I will say the story is really centered around the Predator. He treats her as a tool. As a matter of fact, that's the only reason he brings her along to begin with, because their mantra is, we do everything ourselves. The movie starts out with, we are always the biggest predator, we do it alone, yada yada yada. And he sees her as a tool, so he brings her along because she's been on the planet and she knows about the aliens and blah blah blah. So they develop a camaraderie as a result of that. And there are instances in the movie where she does help him with the aliens, right? But I would say he is a badass pretty much in the entirety of the movie. It starts out with him being a badass in the first 10 minutes. It's just action on their homeworld, right? So I really thought they did a good job with the lore. It looks really finished. The CGI I thought was good. There is these comedic moments, and I don't want to give too much away, but they encounter an alien along the way that ends up playing an unexpected part in this movie. That is kind of a funny little alien in how it's mimicking. It's a mimic, right? And so if you're not, I think the people who are having the real problem with this movie are the ones that are wanting to see sort of a retelling of the first Predator movie in that way. They're killing humans, there's blood and guts, there's gore everywhere. It's a very human-centric story where predators are involved and they are antagonistic, right? This is a movie where it's a predator-focused story.
Yeah.
They're protagonists, and the antagonists are a combination of the aliens on the planet and Weyland Yutani.
So this is exactly what I was thinking. Jacob Glazer raises it. No way it beats the jokes in the first Predator. When you guys think of funny moments, the first Predator movie had a bunch. Like what comes out in your mind when you think the original Predator movie and funny?
The cat jokes.
Okay, I got you. It took me a second.
Yeah.
That's
So
been so long.
to me, the funniest moment in the whole movie is when Blaine, Jesse Ventura, is offering chewing tobacco and everybody's refusing it. And he says, this stuff will make you a GD sexual tyrannosaurus, just like me.
So
yeah, that in the part where he's like, man, you're bleeding. I ain't got time to bleed.
You got time to duck?
Yeah.
So this is a different kind of humor, right? There was maybe
It's not macho humor.
No, it's not macho humor, and it's not really
I don't like
joke. It's not really jokes necessarily, although the
Marvel humor.
No, the Predator does kind of make a joke at one point, but the thing that's the funniest to begin with, and you've seen this in the trailer, is one of the synths played by Ellie Fanning. She's missing her legs.
Yeah.
Right. So there's a portion of this movie where he's carrying her everywhere, Chewie and 3PO style. And so there's a set of interactions and things that happen as a result of that. And part of the quest becomes getting her legs back. Right. Yeah. And so there is a through line of comedy that's around her and her legs. And then when they finally do find the legs, some things happen that ends up being absurdly funny.
Okay.
Right. So there is some of this comedy that I would say is more almost slapstick. It's more slapstick, sort of like when the Three Stooges used to knock each other over, that kind of comedy. You know what I mean? It's that it was just funny.
Yeah. So when you think of Predator 2, anything funny come to mind?
Yes.
Really?
You're
about to be dirty. That's not funny at all.
I'm not talking about the dirty scene.
Okay.
That
I
wasn't
can't
funny.
think
That
of a
was just
single.
awesome.
I can't think of a single funny moment from Predator 2.
So Predator 2, where there was a couple, but one that stands out is I thought it was funny when the kid was like, "Want some candy?" and the
I don't think
Predator
that's
was
funny.
like mimicked him, and then the part where he was uh crap, what's his name who passed away for Hudson,
Bill
Bill Paxton.
Bill
Yeah,
Paxton. Yeah.
yeah, Bill Paxton when he's like telling the telling the jokes and stuff, and then the chick cop ends up like grabbing his nuts and
See, I didn't think any of that was funny, but I'm different. I'm weird like that about
yeah.
comedy. But
Well,
the stuff in the first Predator, I thought was really funny.
and
Yeah.
you know, Debbie brings up another good point. I think it was Debbie in the chat. Again, it's PG-13, so no one swears in this movie, right? This movie has a very different tone
Yeah.
compared to Predator 1, obviously, and Predator 2. But I felt like, and apparently my theater did too, and I guess RMB and some others, I felt like for the assignment Dan Trachtenberg gave himself, right? And a self-contained, Predator-focused, rite of passage kind of a prove yourself story set in the world of Predator,
Mhm.
right, with a little bit of alien influence and beautiful set pieces, and the soundtrack was also quite good, and a fair amount of action, which was very well choreographed, right? The stunts and some of the things, because a lot of these, there is more than one Predator in this movie, by the way.
Yeah.
And they're fighting each other, obviously, and just the stunt actors, and even the person who was in the suit for the majority of the movie that did a lot of their own stunts, amazing. And then, of course, the Predator language was used a lot, and because she was a synth, she turned on some universal translator, and that's why she was able to. We heard her speaking English. He continued to speak the Predator language, but they could understand each other because of that. So that I thought that worked well. But he didn't speak English the whole time. His language was always subtitled, even
So
though
it wasn't like Han Solo and Solo going rah,
no.
rah.
No, only one time did that happen, and that was because the other synths, the drone synths, they didn't have the translator. They didn't have the translator function. So
Okay.
so through a chain of events, something happens, and she needs to talk with him in front of the other synths. And so at that time was the only time she spoke it. Mother is in it, by the way. Mother plays a role. Muthur, Mother. I thought they did.
Huh.
I think they did synths better, a few different kinds of synths better in this movie than they did in Alien Earth.
I just had a weird thought. If I had to choose between hand-to-hand combat against a Predator or anything that I could think of in the Star Trek universe,
In
I
Star
would pick
Trek,
I would pick Star Trek. I would not want to fight a Predator.
Oh no. No.
Like they got the Predator right when they designed it.
well, and the other interesting thing about it is through this right before you cannot get the invisible cloak. The lore is you can't get your invisible cloak until you have passed this rite of passage. So his whole purpose was not only to prove himself to his father, but also he wanted his cloak, right? He wanted to become an official part of the tribe. And there was a requirement for him to go through this to do that. So the little things like that in the lore, I thought was interesting. So he was really badass. I thought the way they portrayed the Predator, the weapons that he used, and then what he had to do on the planet when those weapons weren't available.
Yeah.
I really thought they did a good job with it. He understood the assignment.
How's the soundtrack?
Really good. Really good. The music, there was a lot of bass. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And there, especially during the fight scenes and whenever he was going up against the aliens and all that, it was just enough. It was another loud movie, kind of like Tron Ares. It was loud.
I agree with Jacob Glazer here. In my opinion, Predator might be the most underrated movie soundtrack ever made.
It's awesome.
I think it is easily top 10 soundtracks of all time.
I agree.
If I'm playing a first-person shooter game, if I am listening to Predator music, you are in trouble.
Yeah.
Like, I'm killing everybody. Like,
Yeah.
it is the GOAT. We
Yeah.
used to play the Predator soundtrack in our apartment when we were having Halo tournaments in our apartment in college.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
I would be in an altered state. I'll say that. And boy, it was something, man. It was
Well,
it
and
was
and this point, the bass and the soundtrack is why I'm really keen, if you have the opportunity to see it, either in IMAX or a large premium large format. I think Dolby is the best for this because obviously they have an Atmos system in there, and that's why I usually pick in an AMC, unless it's a new laser IMAX, unless the projector has been replaced, because then they changed the sound system too, I believe.
Yeah.
I picked the Dolby Theater at these AMCs 100% of the time because the Dolby theaters are almost always newer than the original. The IMAXs or the FOMAXs or whatever they are have been around much longer than the Dolby theaters. And
Right.
I was very glad I did that here because it was really immersive, especially in some of the things he encounters on the planet. You really felt like you could understand and hear what he was going through.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I went in with sort of low expectations, to tell you the truth. So if you're on the fence, for anyone who's watching, if you're on the fence about seeing it in the theater, I would have a go at it.
I'm going to go watch it.
I was
Yeah,
entertained. I came out of I was smiling through almost all of the movie. And
Any
it was
merch to buy?
They are doing a popcorn bucket that's the mask. That's the Predator's
Ooh.
mask. That looks really cool.
Ooh.
I like it.
They're doing that at AMC. I don't know where else.
I might need to find an AMC because I might
But
have to
like
snag one of
it.
those.
But I came out of the movie very satisfied. It was entertained, satisfied. There was no post-credit scene, but something happens at the very end, which just was the icing on the cake. He says the Predator, something happens at the very end, and the Predator is asked a question, and what the Predator says in response right before it goes to black was the absolute best way to end this movie. I don't know.
I heard John Campea and R&B talking about it, and they said that was the best line ending to a movie they've seen in a long time. Would you agree?
Yeah, I didn't see it coming because again, this whole the whole premise of this movie was, it was with his brother and his father and what he needed to do and how he was seen in the clan or whatever. And so he gets through the whole thing is done, and he goes back, and it's at the very end. And he's asked a question, and he was like, "No," and then he says what he says, and then it ends. And so they left it open where there could be
no mid or post credit scenes. Okay.
No alien. There is no alien. If you were hoping to see a xenomorph, I'm here to tell you, the extent of the crossover here was Weyland Yutani and the synthetics, and I think that was enough.
I'm tired of aliens.
So they left it open where there could be a sequel. I have to tell you honestly, as much as I enjoyed the movie, I don't know that a sequel, even with the way they ended it on a pseudo cliffhanger-ish, I don't know that and you guys will understand what I mean when you see the movie, I don't know that I would want a sequel necessarily. I think this was enough of this, but I think he did a great job. And if Dan wants to come back, or they give him the opportunity to do more in this universe, I think they would be foolish not to allow it, because he really showed that he understood the assignment.
Was there an after credit scene?
None.
Yeah. Also, real quick, I wanted to highlight this one right here. I guess Light Trail Pictures saw it. It's a lot of fun. It's weird hearing the Predator talk, and I would say it's a family-friendly Predator film. But this film rules with action fun, though. If I was a young kid, I would love it. I do like it.
I think you could bring a 10-year-old, especially nowadays, right? I think you could bring a 10-year-old into this movie, and they would have a hell of a time. Because again, I think even a 10-year-old would understand that the violence that they're seeing or whatever, it's fantasy. right? Because everything now maybe they would have a little problem understanding the synths and are they robots, and that would have to be some some explanation. But this had like almost an anime feel to it. Again, I would give it a very high marks for the way they told the story, and I totally agree. And it's a weird thing, right? You don't think of Predator as a quote unquote family friendly franchise. And I think that's when you hear people say, well, they Disneyfied it.
Yeah,
Well,
I've heard that a lot. Do you is there an argument to be made there after seeing it for you?
So again, I think that's maybe the comedy didn't land for them, or they found it to be too juvenile. Or again, I think the lack of swearing, the fact that there was very heavy fantasy and it was a lot of synths and aliens, and again, the Predator always accomplished things that were they're not possible, right? That's part of the mystique of a Predator, and he did that throughout the whole movie. So again, I could see why people would quote unquote say it was Disneyfied, but I don't think Disney had anything to do with any of the decisions that were made in this movie. I think it was all Trachtenberg. And I was not unhappy with the decisions he made.
Well, good. It sounds like it's definitely worth watching. Fine, Matt. I will get tickets. Yeah, I kind of agree.
Yeah, I mean, because I know some people were on the fence, right? Some people were on the fence with, seeing it, and I feel like this is one of those movies where it would be a waste to only watch it at home. Now, I understand going to the movies is not everyone's cup of tea. Gosh knows it's very expensive these days to go to the movies anyway. So I understand it's not as easy for everyone just to jet out and go. All I'm saying is if you have that ability and you're thinking about it, this is one of the ones I would recommend seeing on a big screen with a good sound system and have a good time.
All right, cool. We will give our thoughts after Nick and I watch this movie. So it definitely
maybe we'll do are you going to see it this weekend, Coach?
I don't know.
All right.
But
I am going to try this weekend. I will say this real quick. The critic scores for this, which don't really mean a whole lot, 86 right now.
Okay.
It was as high as 90 at one point. So it's tracking pretty well. It's not tracking well at all from a box office standpoint, sadly. So I'm hoping that word of mouth and what I experienced, because I think it's tracking to only open to like $25 or $28 million domestically, which is terrible. I don't know how much it must have cost, at least 150, 200 million. I don't know how much the movie cost, but especially if they went to New Zealand and did other things. So I hope that I do hope that people go out and see it. I hope that word of mouth carries this a bit. But again, I think for anybody who's looking for Predator 1 or Predator 2 like things, my recommendation is just go back and watch Predator 1 and or Predator 2. Because we already have that.
I have watched Predator 1 so many times.
Oh,
I don't ever have to watch it again. I mean, I'm going to, but
that's how much you know what I mean, right? He made a conscious effort to like, listen, those movies are perfect for what they are. See, his assignment that he gave himself was not to remake those, right? His assignment was to do something else. And I do think you have to go in with that understanding. And if you don't go in with that way, then obviously you'll be disappointed.
Yeah. So real quick, the budget was $105 million. You're looking at probably about a $50 million marketing budget. So you're looking like the movie's going to have to make $300 million to break even, roughly.
Yeah, 350. They'd probably be happier with 350. Yeah. So, and sadly, I don't know that it'll do that. And I think that's a shame. Well, maybe you guys won't agree with me. Go and see it. For anyone who's, I've rambled on about this long enough, but it really did impress me.
I don't even like the Predator anymore. It was too much. Just kidding.
You'll probably like it less then after you see the movie.
Stranger Things 5. The Upside Down strikes back as Vecna invades the real world. Isn't that Tron?
Yeah.
Everything's coming to the real world. I'm tired of it already. Like, I've had enough. But anyways, I look forward to the conclusion of Stranger Things 5. And that's about all I have to say about that.
I have to tell you, the biggest thing that I dislike about Stranger Things 5 is the release schedule. And I know they've done it
Yeah, the release
purposely,
schedule is so dumb.
but why do you
Ugh.
pick Thanksgiving, Christmas, New
New
Year?
Year.
Why do you do it?
So it will
Yeah.
be memorable.
Is this holiday watching? I mean, I mean, I
Yeah.
I don't know.
The
Yeah,
hype is
I
gone,
would
bro.
I would almost rather them push it off and release it October 1st
Yeah.
or the end of September next year and play it all the way through up till Halloween.
I have never, ever heard Nick say, "Hey, bro, you got to go watch that new Stranger Things." Never. I know you watched it, Nick, but
The
I
first
I
season
do
I
not.
told you.
I just don't remember you ever being hyped about it.
Oh yeah, I was. The first 2 or 3 seasons I was hyped, and then it started to kind of decline a little bit for me. But that first season I thought was fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, I was telling everybody, you guys gotta go watch this show.
So, Coach, and the first reviews came out, the trade reviews came out where we're talking. I'm much more excited to see Vince Gilligan's Pluribus
Yes.
than I am Stranger
Oh.
Things, and both all
I
of
agree.
Variety, The Wrap,
Comes out
and
tomorrow,
Hollywood
Nick.
Reporter.
First 2
Love it.
episodes.
Yeah, I don't have that Apple, but I can watch it other ways. But yeah, that's what's her face from Better Call
Seahorn.
Saul,
Yes,
Saul's girlfriend.
yeah. And Rhea Seahorn, and they say she is
Yeah.
absolutely, she shines and shines and shines and shines. So
Yeah.
that's just me personally. I'm kind of, as much as I like the time period that Stranger Things is set in, especially now that we've got The Last of Us, and I can't even keep all the creatures straight anymore. They all start to look alike.
I'm done. Like
You know what I mean? It's like enough.
I'm gonna watch it, but I'm like, I am no. If I had to take a basic quiz for Stranger Things right now, I would fail miserably.
I would too, because it's been so long since
I forgot it all.
Yeah.
Other than the annoying guy I didn't like died, and I'm glad he's dead.
That's why I enjoyed Black Rabbit, because I was locked in every episode, never opened my phone. I sat there and was analyzing the entire show, every episode. That's rare for me these days.
You need to watch Slow Horses on Apple TV. You would love, if you
I
can
couldn't
get past
into
Harry.
it, man.
I loved Slow Horses. It's so good.
I still haven't watched Mobland.
Mobland's good as well.
Yeah, I heard it. was good.
Rispin watches everything, if y'all didn't know.
Yeah.
That's why I texted him. I was like, bruh, you've been slipping. You didn't tell me nothing about Black Rabbit.
I
There's a
did
new-
tell you when it
I
was
said, it's
out.
a new show on Netflix. And you were like, it came out in September. I was like, oh,
Well,
crap.
you know, in my defense, I have had a lot of time on my hands, so it's a
True.
little easier. It's a little easier to watch all this stuff now than it used to be.
Yeah, true that. What is up, Darth Wizzy Wizard? Good to see you, brother. All right. Hey, are you guys loving the Echo Base Network live stream show? I know that we got so many of our regulars here right now. Are you a member? Join us. You will join us in my worst Darth Vader voice ever. Okay. Speaking of worst Darth Vader voice ever, if you care, Star Wars Rogue Squadron, which I am opposed to them doing a movie for Rogue Squadron, because Rogue Squadron is a great video game and comic series. One of my favorite games ever made was both of the Rogue Squadron games on the Nintendo GameCube. I liked the one on Nintendo 64 as well, the original, but the Rogue Squadrons that came out on GameCube, some of the best Star Wars gaming ever. Maybe my favorite. Maybe. Now they're saying that it's possible that Rogue Squadron isn't going to be a movie at all. It's going to be a series now.
Ugh. During the sequel timeline.
Yeah. Of course. Set after the events of the Rise of Skywalker.
Now the good news about the rumor is I think the source was My Time to Shine. Hello, so it's anytime it's My Time to Shine or Daniel RPK, Richmond, whatever his name is.
Josh from Dead and Nerds.
Same. he quotes them all, right? I mean, you can take it with a pound of salt. They are going to need something for Disney Plus, I would think, in 2027, right? They're running out of things that we know of. Whether it's this Rogue Squadron or not, I really couldn't tell you. But I don't think they're going to completely give up on Disney Plus Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Oh, they can't. They can't. What are people going to watch on that platform?
Well, they're giving
Mako
up on everything. Yeah. You can't even watch Mako Mermaids.
Yeah, that's all you got.
Although
All
Percy
right.
Jackson does come back in December.
Debbie Young with the member chat. I'm still bringing cake to the ICC Con, Coach. I love being a member of this great group of people. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. We love you, Debbie. Thank you so much. You are the best, girl. You are the best member for 56 months. Holy crap. Has it been that long? All right, well, let's make it 10 years. We'll be around for 10 years, Lord willing. Jacob Glazer, member for 17 months. Do you guys remember Mighty Max? Hashtag the Mighty One. I remember the toys. I never watched the cartoon. So I don't have any memory of the cartoon.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
either.
sure I watched it, but I don't remember it. But I do remember the toys. The toys was like a head or a face, and you open it up, and it was like a base inside with like little characters. And so I do remember the Mighty Max toys. I think I had one or two of them. But yeah, good memory there. Bluey, that's where it's at. Bluey, never watched it. When will Disney realize that the audience has long silence since vanished? Star Wars Retold, great question. I think they already have. Already have. But hey, we get things like this to look at. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you.
Oh, this is such a trash list.
According to /film.com. I just want to get Nick's reaction.
What is this?
This is so good. This is so good.
15 strongest Jedi in Star Wars ranked.
Oh, geez.
15 strongest Jedi in Star Wars ranked. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
This ought to be good.
I'm not saying nothing. We're just
going to did this /film?
Yeah, it's going to be. We're going to call them trash film after you see this list.
All right, Nick, I think the list is actually pretty good.
Okay,
I agree with 12 out of 15. I agree with 80% of this list.
I give the list a 7 out of 10.
Ooh. Okay. All right.
I give it a 0 out of 10 for Star Wars content.
We're gonna let you react as I just scroll. Okay.
All right.
Number 15. Kit Fisto.
Okay. 15. All right.
Okay. Number 14.
I would put Kit Fisto above Grogu. Shouldn't even be on this list.
How does that even make sense?
He's not even a Jedi.
Never has been.
All right. I'm already hating this list.
It is at this point. I don't even care what 1 through 13 are. You just
it's so good. It's so good.
You just failed right there.
It's so good.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah. All right.
13.
Platoon. Okay,
I'd put him one notch above Grogu, baby.
Yeah, I'd put him above Kit Fisto. All right. Qui-Gon number 12.
At least he's above Grogu.
Yeah. I don't know. I gotta see who's below him. Kanan Jarrus.
Top 15 Jedi of all time.
He's above Qui-Gon.
No. I did like him though.
Yeah,
but not above Qui-Gon.
Man.
Yeah.
I mean,
definitely not.
I can't believe
they've already ruined the list.
The Jedi like the turds that came out of their butt are better than Kanan Jarrus.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
It's so good.
Really, Cal Kestis from the
Greater than Qui-Gon.
Star Wars
Greater
Jedi,
than Plo Koon.
No,
Greater than Kit Fisto, even.
I did like that first game though.
But it
there
ain't
was
the game, bro. It ain't
yeah
the game.
no, definitely not. There definitely was some stuff I did not like about it, and I completely skipped the second one.
All right, here you go.
All right. What?
And how
Ezra Bridger in
And
the
then
top
that's the
10?
image they give of him. Looks
And
like
how is
he's
he-
looking at Hera's butt.
and somehow he's better than Kanan. I don't. Okay.
You missed it, Richmond.
all
I said
right.
it looks like he's looking at Hera's butt. Look
Oh,
at the
yeah.
picture.
Yeah.
He needs to move those hands a little bit if he wants to get the full view.
Trying to focus in. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. That was number 9. Number 8.
I knew she was going to be up
Ahsoka.
there.
I'm okay with Ahsoka being top 15.
Yeah.
I
I
would disagree with it, though. I really would disagree with it. You're telling me that there's not 15 better Jedi than Ahsoka who quit the Jedi Order?
More than
So
one.
I like Ahsoka and all. She doesn't belong on this list.
And above
but-
Qui-Gon. That's
No,
my.
That's crazy talk.
Yeah. These people definitely did not know what they were doing. What? What?
How is he a top 15
Solo?
Jedi? He was trained by his uncle
Yeah.
and
And
was never a Jedi.
Yeah, and went full Sith.
Look, I'm not it's not like I know a lot about this character. I'm no sequel trilogy expert.
I guess they're talking about when he had his redemption arc in the Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, that made him top 15 right there.
Yeah.
The
That's all he had
5
to do.
minutes? The 5
Yeah.
minutes after
Yeah.
Rey saved him? The 5
Yep.
minutes? The 5 minutes did it?
Yeah.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Well, I'm actually surprised they didn't put her higher. I'm actually surprised she's not like number 1 or 2.
What is up to our old friend J-Man? Good to see you,
J-Man.
bro.
What's up,
Good to see you.
J-Man?
Look at how young she looks in that picture, too. She looks so young.
No wrinkles.
None.
Yeah.
Looks like a mannequin.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't even look real.
All right. Number 5. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, he's definitely top 5 for sure.
And they
I
use
might
him.
put I might put him a little bit higher, but I don't know who's below him. So
Well, and they. But
Nick,
why did
who
they
would
pick
be
that?
your number 1?
Luke.
Most powerful Jedi ever?
Yeah, he defeat the Emperor and Vader.
As much as it pains me to say it, I would.
He
I
didn't
would
defeat
always,
the Emperor.
I mean,
Like-
not directly, but indirectly he did.
Well, Rey ended up defeating the Emperor.
Yeah,
Yeah, for real.
yeah.
Because
those
she's all
don't
the
count.
Jedi.
Yeah,
Those don't count.
I mean,
those don't count.
As much as it pains me to say it, because he ended up being such a little punk. I mean, I always have to put Yoda at the top. I have a
Dude.
hard time putting Luke at the top.
Look,
Yoda would definitely be
I know
top
that
3.
like to me it would be Yoda. I know that a lot of our lore experts are like, no, it's Luke because in this book, bro, I'm talking about George Lucas's Star Wars.
I would probably pick Anakin before I would pick Luke, to tell you
I
the
would
truth,
too.
Coach.
I would too.
He was the chosen one after all. I mean,
Yeah.
I think anyway.
Well, sorry, Anakin's number 4.
He would definitely be. My top 3 would be Luke, Anakin, and then Yoda.
I'm surprised that
top
Luke
3.
is your number 1.
Yeah,
He's my favorite, but he's not the most powerful Jedi ever to me.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, and it's. I mean, again, I know he's the chosen one, but sometimes I would put Obi-Wan above Anakin. Right?
You always say it best, Swap
Yeah.
Shop. You always say it best. That's what I'm saying right there. If you
Mhm.
wanted it, look, he is my translator. He always does this. I love it. That's what I was trying to say right there. That's
All right. Well,
that's
top
it.
3. Are we going to be
All right,
surprised?
number 3.
All right, yeah, he's definitely top 3 for me.
This number 2 really gets me, though. This number 2 really gets me.
What?
Yeah, total left field.
Mace
That-
Windu definitely would not be top 3.
That is the greatest sci-fi example of DEI right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
but the DEI has nothing to do with the character of. Well,
Well, they
Yeah.
would not. If Mace Windu wasn't black, he would not be number 2. He would be number 15, and you know it.
did they defend it at all in the words?
Oh, I didn't read all this garbage, man. Luke Skywalker, number 1.
They did. Let's
The
Luke in there.
greatest Jedi of them all is the franchise's first protagonist, Luke Skywalker. Now, all right. But that's not what the title of the article flipping said. 15 strongest Jedi in Star Wars ranked.
If they would have just moved Anakin and Yoda up and knocked Mace Windu down a peg or two, you know what I mean? And then they would have almost had our top 3. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But that Mace Windu to me is just in the wrong place.
Yeah.
The original trilogy only hints at how powerful Luke has become by Return of the Jedi. The expanded universe revealed Luke is capable of other force powers that are depicted in the movies. Oh,
Well, that's not canon, so.
Yeah. Nope, it's not.
Mm-mm.
George Lucas didn't have a clue what they were writing.
Didn't endorse a single page, Coach.
Nope, never. But it's a treasure trove of stories and stuff. I'm
Well,
gonna go buy.
Nick, you ended up picking number 1, so good
Yeah.
on you, brother. I mean, you
Yeah,
had
that
No,
was hard
Nick,
for me.
that's terrible. That was terrible.
it. You agreed
Yeah.
with the trash film, so
All right, fine. All right, let's do our own list. Okay. The 3 great. Look at that wallpaper, y'all. That's a real movie right there. That's a real movie.
Mm.
All right. The 3 greatest G.I. Joes ever. Who's number 1, 2, 3?
like including Cobra or just G.I. Joe?
No, G.I. Joe, not
Oh, I don't care
Cobra.
about that.
Mm. Yeah, I was like the bad guys better. Same with Transformers. My favorite were the Decepticons. Yeah, so picking the top 3 for G.I. Joe, that would be tough.
Well, Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes would be my number 1 for sure.
Greatest G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes?
For me.
Duke
Yeah,
is number
same.
1.
Yeah.
Sergeant Slaughter is number 2. And Roadblock is number 3 because he's black.
Yeah.
I would put Sergeant Slaughter, but for me, what would be my third? I guess Duke. For me, it would be Snake Eyes, Sergeant Slaughter, and Duke.
I'd probably say
Snake Eyes would be my. Actually, I would go Snake Eyes 2, Slaughter 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd go Snake Eyes, Lady J, and
We have a lot of Snake Eyes, Dr. Duke and
Scarlet.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah, a lot of people. Yeah, I wonder what's got Sergeant Slaughter in their heads.
Yeah,
Bro,
because it's
you
on
know
your
how-
shirt.
That's
He's
the
on your
one
shirt.
G.I. Joe I want more than any right now is the mail away Sergeant Slaughter with the
Yeah.
USA on his tights. Whoop. Oh, where? Hey, there,
Yeah.
right there.
yeah. I
Uh,
had that one when I was a kid.
I did too. And
Yeah.
he came with a baton.
Yeah.
That thing sells for about $100 today, opened.
Mm.
I would really like to get that one back. Anybody listening, if you have one,
Hit him up.
holler at your boy. I'm in the market. I'm in the market. So, anyways, all right, that was G.I. Joe, and that was our live stream. That was our live stream right there. It did come in a plastic bag. That's right. You
Yeah.
want to go three greatest Autobots?
Optimus, Jazz,
Bumblebee.
yeah, Bumblebee. I'm gonna say Optimus Prime, Jazz, Grimlock.
Grimlock is a good one.
I'm going to say Optimus, Ironhide,
Mhm.
and Wheeljack.
Wow, I'm the only one giving Bumblebee some love.
I
Sad.
go Wheeljack because if it weren't for him, they would never have had the Dinobots and all the new Transformers. He made them.
Yeah.
Mm.
They went back to Wheeljack's lab. They got the secret to Vector Sigma. They were able to create they created the aerial bots. That was all Wheeljack. I go Ironhide because he was second in command and he led them many times when Optimus was out of commission. Prime, Blaster, or Fortress Maximus. Sorry, J-Man, you're wrong.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion, Coach.
I know,
even when
of
it's
course.
wrong. Even when
course.
it's wrong.
Coach, have you seen Blockies? I like them. I have not.
I'm
look
not
at
either.
Jazz, Wheeljack. Now, Jazz is my favorite Transformer.
Mm.
Jazz and then Grimlock.
Just didn't make your list.
Yeah.
Well, we said 3 greatest.
Okay.
We didn't say 3 favorite. You know
I
what I
gotcha.
mean? So those are different. Favorite Ninja Turtle.
Michelangelo's mine.
Raphael is mine.
Donatello.
All right.
Oh, all three of us got different
Can
ones.
any of us say why?
I like I always liked Michelangelo the best because he was sort of like the laid back, sort of like hippie surfer dude, and I loved the nunchucks.
Okay. Risman, Donatello.
I don't know why. Why did Donatello come to my mind
You
first?
like the bow?
I guess so. It was just instantaneous.
So
Plus, he was the smart one.
That's probably it.
yes, he was the smart, nerdy, can make things.
Yeah.
So why is Raphael my favorite?
Because he's broken.
He's not broken.
Because he's broken.
He's broken on the inside.
What wasn't he the one that ate the most pizza?
No.
No, that's Michelangelo.
I know.
Raphael is the one with the anti-hero character.
Mm.
He's the lone wolf. He's the
Yeah.
badass. He's the I'll go do it myself. He's the Wolverine of the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
They're all team and jiving and everything, and he's like, F that. I'm going to go do this because this is what I think is right. I like that character. So
They all have their own unique personalities.
And that's what made the show so great. I guess I'm stating the obvious, right? But just the way that team functioned is what kept us coming back. Well, maybe not for the movies, but what kept us coming back for more.
Look, J-Man, Ralph is the Wolverine. Damn it. I was typing it before Coach said it. Exactly. That's why he's my favorite. Like that's the character that draws me. Nick's not wrong for saying Michelangelo, but I am a little surprised that Raphael is not Nick's favorite too.
No, I like his character. He would probably be my number 2. I always liked Michelangelo. Was always my favorite growing up. Always. Yeah. Now, if I would have watched Ninja Turtles as an adult, not as a kid, I'd probably lean
Michelangelo would be your least favorite now today, sir.
Probably. Maybe.
Definitely mine. He reminds me of my students.
Yeah.
Like I get enough of that. So yeah, Raphael had the sarcasm for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I saw a favorite 007 in here.
Roger Moore. It's easy.
Sean Connery for me.
Roger Moore's the best.
I'm surprised to hear Coach say that because usually I'm the lone Roger Moore. For me, it's also Roger Moore, probably because I think in real life he really thought he was James Bond. I think Nick is right. I think the best Bond was probably Sean Connery.
But the one that I prefer is Moore.
Yeah, the one I prefer
agree
is
with
also
that.
Roger Moore.
Sean Connery's the greatest. The one I prefer, my favorite, is Roger Moore.
Yeah. I
think it's because that's who was Bond when I was growing up.
100%.
Ronald Reagan is my president because that's who was president when I was growing up.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I see Roger Moore. And I think his movies were arguably the best.
They're good. Yeah.
Like I liked them a
They,
lot.
none of them seem as good as they. This is one of the things I realized, and it has been a minute since I rewatched some of the older Bond films, but except for some of the for me, the Sean Connery ones rewatched the best. Now, if you go back and watch some of the Roger Moore ones, well, you know what I mean? They're kind of typically 80s cheesy. You know what I mean? They had that style to them, and it's kind of hard to rewatch some of them now, to tell you the truth.
So I like Pierce Brosnan as Bond, but
I do too.
But his movies after GoldenEye sucks.
Yeah.
They're awful.
Yeah.
I can't watch them. GoldenEye was a fantastic Bond movie. Pierce Brosnan is a good Bond. The movies are awful.
Yeah. Who was the Bond with Wayne Newton when Wayne Newton was the villain? Was that Brosnan, or was that I see they all blend together. Remember Wayne Newton he was in one of them? He was driving around in a golf cart. Can't remember what movie that was.
Donkashane.
Yeah, same guy.
Are you still rolling? We already talked about Star Wars. Get out of here.
License to Kill.
Yeah. That was Dalton.
Yeah. Yeah, he was Wayne Newton was in License to Kill.
Is Wayne Newton still alive?
I think Wayne Newton is dead.
I thought he was still alive.
Is he? Wayne Newton is alive as of May 20. Yeah, he's alive.
83. I thought he was older than that.
Yeah, he was born in 1942. I also thought he was older than that.
Very cool.
I saw him perform the last time he was here. I guess it wasn't that long ago.
All right. Well, John Graber Show back up, so it is time to end.
Yeah, he missed the Star Wars. He missed the 15 Jedi, strongest Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us, guys. Thank you so much for being here. As always, we greatly appreciate it. Special shout out to all of our members, and thanks to the mods in the chat. Great questions tonight. This was fun. We'll do this again next week. Nick and I will be getting videos out when he gets back home in a couple weeks, so stay tuned for that. Thanks to Rissman for everything that he does and getting us situated. Debbie Young sent in a $4.99 super chat. Vince Gilligan was one heck of a writer for the X-Files. His episodes were really good. He writes the characters very well. Yeah, I'm a big Vince Gilligan fan now after Nick finally convinced me to watch Breaking Bad. So how could I not watch this new show?
Yeah,
it's going down. I'm all in. So now the thing is, you can't go into it expecting Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it's completely different.
You might be disappointed, but you got to give this guy a chance. So that's what we're going to do. Thank you so much, Debbie, for sending in that awesome super chat. And that you're very welcome, my brother, Green Lantern 345. We appreciate all you guys. So Donna Hergenrether, good night, my lady, everybody. Vincent Breeden, John Riley, Venger, go to bed, man. Go to bed. Sodak Chopper, and all of you guys. So that's going to do it for us. As we always say here, you are Echo Base Network. We'll see you guys next time.
Take care.
Bye, guys.
Cheeks are getting kind of small. Thank y'all for being here. Hee haw and all that. Yeah.